And we've hit start streaming. We're just going to making sure we're sending and streaming in all the appropriate places. Looks like Twitch wins the race. Up, and we're already on YouTube. Let's do this. Bum ba bum bum ba bum. Bum ba bum bum ba bum. Bum ba bum bum ba boom 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 boom. Ba boom. Ba boom. Bum. When I hit the go live button, chat, studio lights hurts my eyes. Ad breaks without warning me. Bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at chat, and I grab my headset tight. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be, everybody in the back row, what's it going to be? A lovely, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, 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 a lovely stream. With a Lego set ahead of me. Well, first we gotta fly the plane. Taking off's the easy part. Throttle up and pull the yoke back. Then I look at chat. That's the line I know the best. And I turn on autopilot. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be a lovely, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream. Lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, we stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream. When we get to cruising altitude, we'll build the Lego set working on the loop coaster. Redeem some Mohall Awards points. Always the very best time. Seriously, redeem them, y'all. Then I look at chat, and I spin the wheel. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be a lovely, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a great stream today, guys. I'm not saying I don't enjoy streaming with my kids on Friday nights, but I really look forward to these because I feel like we get to spend some quality time together, right? It's me, it's you, we're building Lego, we're flying planes. It's just a little more relaxed vibe. I don't have the tension I think most parents feel when they're hanging out with their kids and doing stuff with their kids, although I am hearing an echo. Let me see why I'm hearing an echo. So when I talk, I got that, and that should be pushing to that. I think I'm just hearing an echo for no good reason. Like it's in my mind. You guys actually don't hear it. But let's get into the thing because that's what we do. Aloha, MKB. I'm glad you don't recognize it on the stream. Again, I think when you talk and you hear yourself through your own headphones, there is always that element of you hearing an echo. And that's why I don't panic about it too much. But I feel like right now I'm really hearing it. But how are you doing, man? Good to have you on the stream tonight. We have a great stream planned tonight. We will be continuing building the Lego Loop Coaster, and we will, of course, then also be flying a plane. Before we actually continue on with the build, what we have to do we have to do some modifications to it. And when we actually get to pull out the set and put it right here in front of us, I'll talk to you about it. So I used to be of that mindset that I didn't want to hear myself through my headphones. And I made the change because just one too many times chat would notice something that I wasn't noticing. And then that bothered me that I didn't notice it. Like I'd be on mute for longest time. And I think one of the reasons I'm really hearing the echo right now is I'm hearing myself through OBS, not myself through the microphone. Let me just try one thing real quick. All right. Yeah, see, this is closer to what I expect to hear because this is me hearing my voice through the microphone. And it's so close to me talking right now. I would say it's like 1/10 of a second off. It's almost kind of like if you put your fingers in your ears, you're like la 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 la, and you can hear yourself talking that way. That's what this sounds like. But when I switch it to this, you're adding that like 1/10 of a second for the computer to process my voice into here, send it to OBS, and then send it back into the headphones. Whereas opposed to the very whatchamacallit that would be here to here back to here, right? That's the whole game, baby. But yeah, it does take some getting used to be able to listen to yourself while you talk. I do not recommend it for someone who gets crazy about it, but again, I feel like I started doing that the number of times I've had an audio problem where it's like, hey, you muted yourself for 30 minutes of your stream. That's disappeared entirely. But yeah, how are you doing? We're doing good. I'm doing good today. We've had a fun day. I should preface everything by saying never debate people online, right? Like it generally doesn't end well, but when you do get to have an opportunity to have a conversation with someone and it's held in good faith where everyone is generally trying to converse and share ideas, it can be a really good experience. So being able to distinguish between this person is just a troll saying stuff to rile me up and hey, we're actually having a conversation here about this topic that is of importance to both of us, it can be a good thing. Oh yes, no, I agree with that, MKB. So it's the layers of how close you are to listening to what they're hearing, right? So if I listen to it via stream, I really would be hearing what they're talking about. But I trust the audio coming out of OBS is so much closer to what you guys hear than me just hearing what's going into this microphone. And conversely, one of the things that really helped me with is when I was playing video games and there'd be like dialogue, me being able to really understand how loud they are versus how loud I need to be and really control that. No, it was interesting because like, okay, so we were having a conversation about faith and religion. And it was a good conversation in terms of like I had my opinion, they had their opinions, and we were able to really just talk it out and understand where you each were coming from. And so that's what I mean. It wasn't a situation where I felt like, and there were people who were trying to chime in on the conversation, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna listen to you. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're just being a troll at this point. But there were people who were having good, honest feedback to me and good, honest reception of when I gave feedback to them. And overall, I thought it was a very positive experience. But you're right, it's rare, it's hard to find, and it just makes you appreciate that much more when you do find it. So let's talk about where we're flying today. We're currently in As Sulayyil, Saudi Arabia, and we're going to be flying to Dhannah in Abu Dhabi, I think. I probably said all those really poorly. So if anyone in chat knows how to say those things, mahalo. Let's get our flight lined up, shall we? It's funny because like I have my flight on a monitor way over there, and like here's my camera, so I feel like I'm looking over there, which works out good because like my OBS scene, I feel like I'm looking over it. Actually, no, that I'm thinking about it. Like, this is me. Look, I got to reverse that. Hold on. That's not what we want to do. We want to transform. Oh, wrong one. Transform. Nope. No. Not what we wanted to do. Transform. Let's go back to rotating 180 degrees again. That's what I said, rotate, not flip. Transform. Flip over the horizon. There it goes. That's what I want to see. Because now it looks like when I'm looking there, like I'm looking to it on stream. Mahalo for being here. I always greatly appreciate it. Because again, me and you have good conversations that I feel are always held in good faith. Which is why I really value you. Even if we don't always agree on every aspect of every conversation. So let's get our flight stuff out. Get our flight stuff out. Okay, there we go. We're going to be starting our flight by selecting our departure. And then we come into here and we pick our departure. I always use this 4 little code to help me find it because sometimes it refers it to as something than I'm referring it to as. So, like, for instance, I found the airport in the game. And then I went to go find the airport on the internet. And they were like, well, this is how it's referred to on the internet. I'm like, cool. So the game kind of has it wrong? Got it. Video games are totally accurate. But as you can see, there's a differentiation in spelling. In the game, it wants to put it as Sulayyel, but the internet wants to put it as Sulayyil. And I did verify we're talking about the same place in terms of looking at pictures. And so, like, for instance, this one is refers to as the Ruways Airport. And the internet says that's an Dhannah. But we have a 2-hour and 18-minute flight. Let's change our time to... look, that's getting dark early. Look at that, 4 o'clock? They must have gone through a time zone change or something. So we're going to take off about 2. Okay, and then we can come over here and we can set our... We already know this. We need to do weight and balance because we want all the fuel. I still feel like that's a little too early, so we're going to take it back to 1:30. I just don't want to fly in dark. I don't want to... It's not that I'm against flying in dark. I just think for you guys, it isn't very interesting. You know what I mean? Precisely. Mahalo, MKB. I just feel like the one time we did an evening flight, you guys can see anything, and it just... Not that people watch the stream to watch the plane, but I just feel like having the plane, having this, all those types of things... is part of the whole experience, and to just have the little plane thing down here be like a black square, I understand why that's not most appealing. So as you can see, our flight, we're flying over absolutely no water, so we do not have to worry about a water landing. Looks like we got a couple mountains. Let's go to our nav log. So it looks like we can get... Let's pick a new cruise control. Oh, that's right. I was in the wrong place. Okay, 5,000 should be fine. We should be able to clear everything according to this. 5,000 should be fine. We got to get up to 21 to begin things up with. But yeah, so we get to 5,000 feet. We'll be fine. Yeah, I'm excited about this flight. This is going to be a good one tonight. Yeah, let's get ourselves into the flying scene. Is it 2? Aloha, Avra. How are you doing, my friend? How's Blue Fire? I know I'm cheating that the bot tells me what you just played. I hit the wrong button. I need to stay on this screen until it loads. Yeah, how's Blue Fire? What's that game about, out of curiosity? Good times. Edgy Zelda, it's a fun game. Ooh. You know, there's the people that made Capitalism Craft, which is a game I played a couple weeks back. They're making a Zelda type of game, and I may try their Zelda game to support what they're doing. And then if I like that, maybe I'll check out Blue Fire to get some edgy Zelda. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's funny, I keep looking over at like my OBS screen and I'm like, oh, there I am. How was your weekend? Hopefully it was well. Mine was pretty good. I mean, we're still in the weekend because we have Memorial Day off tomorrow, which is always fun, you know. It's nice to have a 3-day weekend. We're gonna go out to the Norman Rockwell Museum. All right, let's get over to the part where I fly a plane. That was just my son's Kindle. Because we have like an hour flight tomorrow, we were like, hey, let's make sure that the Kindle is set up with all the game stuff that they need. Do you know what I hate? And I'm going to talk to you guys really close like this. I hate when I sit in this nice, comfortable chair and I have all my things at my fingertips. And the one thing I have, and I don't have at my fingertips, is my mouse. When I get my second computer, and one computer is just for streaming, just for the game, and one for just for streaming, I'll have two mice, 2 keyboards, and that'll be great. All right. Let's do this ready to fly. Let's turn everything on. All right. And then we can... yeah, I want to leave that on for a hot second. I want to keep going. There we go. Get some speed going. There we go. We took off parking brake. We're going to get going. I still don't feel like we're going fast enough. Did I somehow turn back on the parking brake? There it goes. I hit the wrong delete button. There we go. Now we're cooking. We may have to go to Town Fire Express later and get some new tires. After that, maybe some new brakes. We'll see. And lift off. Woo! And now we can start our bank. And now let's get up here. Let's get our altitude. Oh, let's get our landing gear up.
Jeddah Center Beechcraft 6801 is type Beechcraft King Air 1 miles northwest of Oscar Echo, Sierra Lima, 2,600 feet. Request.
All right, let's get higher. Look how big our Ways Airport is. That's nice. Vertical speed is good, and I need to get my heading. Looks like we are going to be, nope. Let's get back to 65, is it going to be?
Roger, Beechcraft 801.
65 is my heading. And then we go boom, vertical speed, altitude, heading. And then we let it go. And it like balances us out, levels us off. And we have everything going the way we need it to go. I wish there was a parking brake button on all of these buttons. Like, I don't have a parking brake button. I should get on that. But we can go transition over to the plane. I didn't know where I wanted to put my mouse. Got that. We can take this Kindle. Let's go get our stuff. All right. So as you guys can probably see, in this section, all the way over here, which we're trying to center right now, I did some deconstruction. Right. Because one of the problems I was dealing with in this particular build was they designed it to be flat. And one of the problems with them designing it to be flat is so they designed it basically to be 2 plates high, and then it'd be the table underneath. So like this high and then table underneath. And I decided, hey, I want this to be amazing. Why don't we build this on these Mills plates, which you see here, which are basically a plate elevated by a 2x4, by a brick. So off of a base plate. But the problem is they had this hole cut out into it. And because there was a hole there, there's a part on the tower that's going to go here that actually goes down beneath this plate. And I covered this up and I hadn't recognized that that was happening. So we need to solve that problem before we continued onwards. So now what I have to do is rebuild as much of this as I can. I didn't build any of this, by the way. I'm just scrolling back through the instructions right now. All right, cool. So here it is. All right. Yeah, we saw all that. That is this section over here, which we aren't looking at. We are looking at this part over here. So I get to keep scrolling. I know this is super interesting for you guys, because this is bag 3. Well, nope, then we built those up. That's bag 3. To build up these spires. Okay, more spire building. More spire building. More spire building. Nope, still the spires. Still building that. Looks like they built like a whole ton of stuff before we built this side of the thing. Okay, now is this side of the thing. Okay. Yeah, so this section here was all open from right about here to here. But the only area where it has to go down is right about here. So let us get our bearings straight, because what we need to do is fill in this gap as much as possible. Okay, so then we built that. Yep, I remember building that. That was crucial. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so here that is. And then from there, this has to come in. Okay. So this is going to be I need some more of these because I need to extend this. So let's go into my brick pile. Is this the same green? This is the same green. Perfect. Let's get. This is a fun trick. So I have these two stacked on top of each other and I need to separate them. If you take two brick separators here, one on the top, one on the bottom, push them both in. It's supposed to pop them open a little bit, like that. Yay for me. All right. I feel like that. I don't really like that. And that's why I don't like that. And I don't know how far this needs to go, so we're not going to put it all the way on. We're going to do it like that. And let's see if I can get that color. In a 2x1. So let's just grab this, see what we got. I don't have it in a 2x1, but I have it in a 1x1. And then I have another one that I can put in its place. Alright, and then that pops up like that. And then what you can put is this there and this there. I don't really need this 1x1. Can't zoom in, can I? Yeah, my zoom isn't working today for some reason. Oh well. And then that can go in like that. And now what I need to do is I need to cover this slip with this green. So it's going to be that. Okay, let's get some plates. Perfect, I have 4x1s. That's going to work out really good because I can put them over like that. Look at that. That was perfect. Okay. Now that I've built that up, I can continue to build along this line. Right? So I can put that 6-1 down. That 6x2 down. And let's come over here and zoom out on the plane a little bit more, so you guys can enjoy that view. There we go. Okay. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to continue this path onwards, and that has to eventually click into that. And I think it clicks in just like that, but we'll double check. Okay. And then we need a 2x4 is next. Well, we need 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go look at that a little bit more. Okay. So I bet this is gonna go like that, and then these two goes on like that. So click you into place. I'm pretty sure that's going to go there. Okay, because that is the logical extension of the two. Let's scroll down. Whoa. I have to make sure my mouse is not clicked on the airplane. Okay. Right, then that's talking about building that stuff over there. That stuff over there. I still haven't built anything north of the hole yet. But it looks like I've built something. Okay, let's do that. So then from here, it's going to be you on top. And then I need another 6x1, so that's going to go to there. And then that's going to shoot off. So I put that 4 there. That will cover that perfectly. Okay. So I don't want that. I want that to be a 3. Because what I want to have happen is yeah, because okay, so this goes there, and then this is the front line of that. So let's get all of you off, because what we want to do now is we want to show that like that. Perfect. Like that. Is that pretty good? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yep. Okay. There, and then that gives me room to do a 4x4 here. Nope, that's not a 4x4. It's a 2x3. Okay. So, what I need to do, Right, 'cause that's that. So it's a 1 off. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a 4x4. I'm gonna put it there. There. Okay. 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 There. That's good because that reestablishes where things go. And that needs to be a 3. So I'm still going to pop this off, and I'm going to worry about trying to put my transition. Right, because that's going to be a 2, and then there's going to be a 1 buffer there. Yeah, no, I still like that. I still like that placement. I just don't like this particular one there. I almost feel like if I do a 6. Well, because the 6 of 6 is that. Who knows? Who knows? I also have this big boy. Yeah, let's go with that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. This could be the whole stream, by the way. Just letting you guys know that now. I need some more 2x2s. I'm gonna go raid another section. Be right back. We'll be rating this particular partially built Mills plate to fill in my gaps. Okay. There. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And then I can put these here. And then I can do these one like this. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Perfect. Don't you just love when everything lines up? And then that. Okay. That doesn't line up as perfectly. but it still lines up pretty damn good. Okay, let's finish these off. And we're going to put them right there just because they're going to cover that gap for me, right? Oop. There. It's almost done. It's almost done because now I can take this and like that, and then I just got to fill in that gap. And then these, we know we're changing these out later because of the wrong shade of green. But I can do, nope, I can't do that. I can do that. Perfect. Yeah, we know these are the wrong shade of green, but at least they're getting, right? I'm not gonna have built anything on top of this. And that just leaves a 3x1, a 2x2, and a 1x1. Okay. So here's my 1x1. Here's my 3x1. And we have all the pieces we needed. Perfect. And then what the plan is to do is to fill this in with like a water feature. Or maybe I'll fill it in with not a water feature, but at least right now the thought is water feature. All right. So then we're going to have a 4. U, and then U. And then U to catch over to that. And then I need a 6x2. Like that. And then that leaves a 4. Okay. And then that goes in there like that. Right? Like I could have gone over and taken this section out too, but that would have required removing kind of this pillar, and that's kind of why I didn't go that far. But yeah, okay, that's looking good. That is looking good. Is it though? Who knows? We will see. Because again, we have to build all of this stuff back up, and then everything over there is fine. That's all fine. Yeah. That's over there. That's taken care of. We connected it in. That's good. And now we're going to be building some more supports that would be over here that are coming along this back wall. Okay. That is you, I bet. Perfect. Okay. All right. That one is going to be a little longer because this connects into this one like that. Perfect. Got those two. This I haven't done anything with, but we'll see what we end up doing there. Okay, that's over there. That's over there. That's at that T junction, which we've taken care of already. We put those in already. That's going over there. That is that. All right, we built those stanchions up. We built that power plant area looking up. We built the barriers. All right, that is already in place. Okay, so this one is going to have... Okay. So it's going to have two like that. That's pretty universal. And then what I need to do is I need to put it here. And the open of the three is going to be this way facing it. Okay. And then we're building two more. This and this. Okay. And this one's going to go here. And that one just needs a 4x1 on the thing, and then there's nothing else that goes there, right? Okay. All right. This is good because we've got the pieces in. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Then it's building loop. Building more loop. All right, let's get down to where we're doing this again. Okay. All right, we did that. We added that in. Because at my knowledge at this point, I've done everything I need to do to get this back up where it needs to go. So we can probably get this, because to my knowledge, we're currently building the tower. All right. I'm very happy that we did this, by the way. I took the time today. All right. Now to keep scrolling because we have to figure out what step we're on. Okay. I knew I shouldn't have moved this. Okay. It's still building the loop. Looks like we're going into fog. That's exciting. Still building the loop. All right. So now we're definitely on this. Okay. Definitely building that. We definitely built that. We've added this little like lip, and I think that's kind of where we left things. Big shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Greatly appreciate you having here. All right. Okay. Okay. Then that's the cross beam, which is one of these cross beams right here. I don't know which one. But I'm assuming we gotta build all the cross beams because we already have. I should have written down what step we're on before I scrolled back. Okay. Now we're putting on this nice, lovely ridge. A lovely, lovely ridge. Lovely ridge. Lovely ridge. I need a fan in here. I wonder how the weather in this room is going to change once we enclose it. I hope it doesn't get hotter. Okay. There we have. Okay, now we have that whole ridge. We also have these little spires that we've built up. These little like tabletops. Okay. And then we did all that stuff. Yep, we definitely did that bag. Then we started building these little towers up. And we put one tower on. I really should have saved what page number I was on. Okay, and then we built this and then this one. And then we built all of the little ones. And then we built the top braces and the top that goes on, and we put them all on. And that's where we left off. So we're on step 297. Yay! So this one is going to start with these, which are going to be 10 longs. And of course my kids have taken my measuring stick. Or maybe I did. I'm just gonna go measure it over here. I'm pretty sure those are 10s. Yep, 12s. Which is what I wanted. I needed 10 of them. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then these get slid right in on top in each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They slid down. Aloha, Ami. How are you doing, friend? I feel like I haven't got to talk to you in a while. Every time I feel like you pop in the chat, things are a little too chaotic, and I feel like I don't have to spend quality time with you. And you just missed all the excitement, too. Now we're in the boring part of the stream. Because what we did was we decided to add a water feature to the existing structure. You got a lot done today? Okay. What did you not get done today that you needed to get done? And is there a reason you chose not to do it? Okay, that doesn't want to go on. Homework, yeah. I hear you on that. This isn't going down. because focusing is very hard. It is true. Uh-oh, I forgot where this one goes into it. Okay. This has to go 1, 2, 3. And it needs to face away like that. 1, 2, 3. There. There we go. Yes, it absolutely counts for something in my book. Okay. There, we got them all in. Now they're in, now they're nice and sturdy. That's what we like to see here. And then we're gonna get 10 of these tops. You did clean the kindle. Yep. That is good. That is a win. A win is a win. Take the wins where you can get it. Especially because, again, I can't speak for your cat litter situation. I had a roommate after college, Angel. One of the nicest roommates I've ever had. But she had a cat. Whew. Not a good smelling thing in my book. Not a good smelling thing. Not that my office smells great. I mean, Peanut has been down here many times and peed. So luckily she's past that puppy I'm gonna pee on everything phase. Oh yes. Exactly, I agree with that. That is a good reason to clean out if there ever was one in my book. All right, and now we have to build something new. So we can slide this over here because we need building space. So it looks like, and you know what I want to do? I want to get out my sorting tray. I just find things easier when they're in the sorting tray. They are growing. Excellent. How big have they gotten? All right, we're going to start with a 2x2. And then a 1x2 yellow. All the way over here. Oh, that is, how many dots is that? Where is my mouse? There is my mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that needs to stick out 3. Which it does. Look at that. They're over here. The biggest is 2 pounds 4 ounces. Okay, okay. They're tiny. Tiny little things. Okay, and then we're gonna make that longer by adding you. Oh, what do you bet we're building another one of these long ass things? All right, they're 8 weeks old today. That is awesome. Congratulations, birthday hype to the lucky animals. That's a yellow there. Okay. And then that one again. That should stick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that we've done that, we can take these long ones. I'm just assuming these are the right ones. They look like they're the right ones. There aren't too many long 1x1.5 million pieces. Aw, that's pretty great. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay. And then we're going to take one of yous and put you on top. And another one of those to go on the bottom, like that. And we're going to take you, because what do you bet we're building 2 more of these because we have to build the second side of this. This is a massive, massive thing, by the way. Let's not discount how massive this thing is. All right, and now that's gonna go up here. Then I need a 2x4. There it is. And then 2 of you long ones. Like that. Perfect. Again, I apologize I can't zoom in for some reason. My thing won't let me zoom in. I didn't feel like troubleshooting it because I didn't know that that was a problem. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, and 3. So it puts the whole exposed hole to go down to here. That's pretty good. Okay. One more thing. I hear you on that. That's a good thing to have. Okay. And 1. 2. Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Again, you're dealing with some complex stuff, right? And if you go down the wrong path, you are stuck. All right, and then 1 more. Like that. And then we're gonna take 2 of these. I can put this down because this is getting pretty long. Is that, no. No, I don't need it to be, are all these technique? Okay, it is supposed to be technique. So 1, 2, circular. Aloha, Clover. How are you doing, friend? We're doing good. You missed all the excitement earlier. Complex stuff. Yes, no, I would love to think that I made that joke on purpose, and I absolutely didn't. Yeah, you missed exciting stuff earlier, Clover. We built, we modified our existing base to add a little lake into the bottom to solve a problem that was created by making it on Mills plates. And we did that already, so we're crushing it today. All right, and then we need 2 of yous. Okay. That's still a good placement. And then we can take the round circular one here and put it here, because we're going to continue this build upwards. You know, it was less creative solutions and more moral panic that when I got to that point, it was going to cause a lot of problems if I didn't solve it. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, I'll give you a tour when we get to adding this to that, which I hope we get to do today. But no matter what, if you're still here at the end of the stream, I will absolutely show you what we did change-wise. I had to like leave and go over there a couple times. It was great fun. I still need to get a bunch of translucent places to make my little lake that I'm going to build in the middle of it. But, you know, baby steps. But how are you doing, Clover? Are you having yourself a good Memorial Day weekend? I know it's not actually Memorial Day yet. Ami, please enjoy reading the notes for your new section. All right, we have that. Okay, and then from there, we're gonna do 2 of yous. You will like it. I don't know, you don't have to like it. Okay. There we go. And then one more like this underneath. So yesterday we went to a cookout at my in-laws, which was nice to spend some quality time with extended family. And today we kind of did nothing. We had church and did a lot of the things that, like, you know how the things you have to do every weekend to make sure your week is set up to succeed? That was the shit I did today. So that this week can be as successful as possible before it gets derailed by all the things that is my normal life. But at least today I have all my breakfasts meal prepped, and I feel like it's going to be a good week. And then everything will happen and it will just be a normal week. But at least today, it's a good week. And tomorrow we are going to go to the Norman Rockwell Museum. Because that's something we can do. My daughter is doing a report on Norman Rockwell for her class. She's supposed to do a report on a historical Massachusetts-based figure. So we're going to go out there. My son did his report on JFK. And so we went to, his museum for my son, and now we're going to go to the Norman Rockwell Museum. We did go there before we had kids. I know, I'm one of those parents. We did fun stuff before we had you guys. Ruined it all. But no, we had checked it out before. It's about an hour and a half drive for us. So it's not, well, it's more like an hour. And it's fun. It's a nice museum. You really do get an idea of who he was and what he tried to accomplish with his life, and you do get a good sense of who was Norman Rockwell. So, if you ever find yourself in that neck of the woods, 10 out of 10 would recommend doing it. I mean, the Berkshires as a whole is a very beautiful, scenic part of our state. So you can't really go wrong with it. Okay, and then that's going to go there. So we're going to enjoy that, because why would you not? We'll probably go out to the outlet mall while we're out there. Get lunch at a nice local restaurant. Hopefully it won't be Friendly's. Not that there's anything wrong with Friendly's. Friendly's is good, just, I'd rather not go to Friendly's if I don't have to. Uh-oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's why it's off by 1. Culver, have you ever heard of Friendly's? Out of curiosity? Or anyone in chat. Friendly's. So it started where we live, in Springfield, Massachusetts area. That's where the first Friendly is. So we're kind of like the last bastion of defense. But Friendly's was at one point a chain of restaurants and ice cream that you could get in the grocery stores. And the ice cream in the grocery stores is good, but the restaurants was kind of closer to like a Denny's with ice cream at the end that they called a happy ending. And I've heard from people who grew up around here that back in my day, Friendly's was closer to like a hamburger joint, but then as they, grew and expanded, they couldn't just offer hamburgers. They tried to expand their menu to more options, so to speak. And then that was the downfall of the company, because they started offering foods that people didn't want to get. And the menu got too complex, and all the stuff you hear when you hear old people talk about everything that's wrong with the world. Right? All the things. Okay, that's that sign. Okay. How many levers do I gotta go up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and then we have to go one more level up, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, the kids are gonna get Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah, kids will get Kraft mac and cheese, and which way does it need to go? That way. We'll get some mediocre burgers if we end up going there. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I was going to say, wow, where did this piece come from? Okay. So we can take this and we can put this over here for now. Because we now need to take... Mac and cheese does rule, but when you're like... taking kids out to eat and they're like, we're gonna have mac and cheese you can easily get us for a lot cheaper at home, it kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, there we go. Now we've added that on and we're getting a pretty decent looking tower here. See, like it almost gets all the way up to my camera. That's how high up this is going to be. Yep. Aloha the bot is a good jokester. All right, we do have more stuff we have to build. Luckily, there's more pieces. It is pretty tall. This is going to be one of the tallest sets that I have. Which I very much am looking forward to having a nice tall set. When I have a MOC that I want to start building, a mock, my own creation, although it's not my own creation. It's from a set I'm going to be getting. Not set, but like I'm going to be purchasing the instructions. That's gonna go in right there. Come on. Like that. Oh jeez. All right. So, if you didn't know what we were building, this is the down part. So, this is gonna go on like this. Then this goes to this. Aloha, Aranthi, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome on into the stream. For those who do not know Aranthi, wonderful human being, always enjoy them. They do like VTubing stuff. They're part of the, as I'm calling it, the Clover Cinematic Universe. Please go check them out because they're a really cool moderator. I do enjoy spending quality time with them, and I've not been able to catch out much of their actual streams, but they play games like That's Not My Neighbor, Horror Game Collection, Range, Jazz Punk, Closing Shift. I've been in their chat before because they've got a wonderful bass voice. I just haven't spent as much time in chat as I would like to do it. You slept all day, now you can't sleep. Well, welcome to Insomnia. We are building a loop coaster out of Lego. So as you can see, this is the part of the coaster where they go down and then they do some loops. So this is the free fall. And that's what we just built. And now we have to put some stuff on here. So we're gonna take, it is very tall. Very, very tall. And then we're gonna take these 2x2s, I'm gonna put them right on. They're like that. And then this one, because this is gonna get super fun with its height and angles, it has to go on a little differently than the last one. So there we go. Now we've built that. And now we get to build bag number 10. How are we doing on our flight, by the way? We have 164 nautical miles. But to give you an idea of where it's going to go, something like this is where it's going to go. So they drop, and there's more parts that we have to build in, of course, but at least that's conceptually what it's looking like. Let's get bag number 10 out. Do I need any extra pieces to go with bag 10? Yes, I do. I need 6 straight ones. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And then I can put you back in here because I'm not going to need you now. So long-term goal, when I redo my office, which is going to happen in July, I start in July, all of this is going to go away. That's going to be kind of a taupe wall, and then we're going to have a large Lego table along the back of it. And then it'll be like the amusement park city, and other cities. So like I'll have a space city at one point. I don't know where that map is going to go because I'm trying to, as I design this space, I want to be in the space empty before I really think about decorations. I want to really see how the space speaks to me about where things go, how things go. The only constants are my desk is gonna stay right here and there's gonna be a Lego table behind me. Everything else is up in the air, right? I don't know where the gator goes. I don't know where the flight sim go. I want everything to be in this space, and then for me to like breathe and just say what makes the most sense, because I don't want to be pigeonholed into behind me has to be this. I want it to really be kind of a thing that makes the most sense once I'm here. Because, right, if this is going to be my third office / workspace in 6 years. And this is going to be potentially the office that I spend the rest of my working career in. I kind of want to get it right. I don't want to, like, 6 months into it be like, you know what, I made this one mistake and let's change these things up. There we go. Okay. And then you guys can come over here. We're just gonna put that there. Boom. Boom. You can go. These two I want to keep together, but I'm thinking they're gonna go into that one. You guys, let's come over here because I want that. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, that's a good sort. That is a very good sort. I like this sort. There. Okay. Perfect. 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 What's the plan? Okay, so mahalo for the follow, cowboy. Gone insane. So the whole shtick of my stream is that we're flying from. I want to get the names right. We're flying from As Sulayyil in Saudi Arabia to Dhannah in Abu Dhabi. And while the plane is at cruising condition flight, we build Lego sets. So right over here is my plane set up. I mean, I have it on autopilot right now, but that is the thought process. And then over here is just where I build. And then if I ever need to slide over there, because like we're about to run into a mountain or something, I can slide on over there relatively easy. All right, we can build now. Or can we? I feel like there's more bags than this one. Oh, thank you so much. It's temporary, and it's going to be going away. There's a whole nother bag, 10. But yeah, so the goal is that, you know, hey, I did all that sorting, and then there's more sorting to do. Let's put you guys in with you. And then we can take these really long ones. Yeah, so in July, you know, we're going on a cruise, and they're going to tear down the temporary studio and build a more permanent studio, because like the blue wall is not a wall, it's a curtain. If I turn the camera, you will see nothing but basement that way and that way. Although, wait a minute, you probably can see it in this shot. You can't, because that is kind of the end of where the fake wall is. Again, I have all my angles down. Well, I mean, so I work from home remotely, right? So when I'm not streaming, I'm still in this space. So like, I wanted it to still be, you know, a space that works for what I need it to do. Okay. And yep, the rest of them can just go into this one at this point. Yeah, no, the curtain is it's actually on rails. You probably can't see the rails because I tacked them up properly. But yeah, it can slide all the way in, slide all the way out. And so like usually when the kids are down here streaming and we have different camera angles, I don't know why I'm putting all these in here. Let's just get them back out here. This is getting too chaotic. We actually pulled the curtains all the way closed. And so then when this becomes a real office, those will be actual walls. But I mean, there's always things changing with like the design. Like when I first was designing it, I was like, I want the doors to be in the front corners. And then I realized I don't want to walk in, then turn and walk around me to walk out that way. So now the doors are in the middle. But that's part of like being in the space and exploring the space and seeing how it works for me, which also to some degree, which is why, like, as much as I love the Lego map, I do not want the Lego map to guarantee have that spot. I have visions for what I would like it to be there, but I don't want to compromise any vision. Once the space is here, I want to be able to really look at it and say, is this truly how I want this space? Like there's you can't see it, but behind the bobbleheads, there's a window about this big. And I've thought long and hard, what do I want that window to be? The map is a Lego world map. So it's a set. The customization comes in the regards that I have the map set centered on the Pacific Ocean, because it's 8 columns wide of pieces, so you can put them in whatever order you want. I just chose that particular orientation, but if you want Europe to be in the center of your map, you could do that. If you want Americas to be in the center, which is not really what I did, I felt like the look of having the Pacific being the center, because you don't really see that in maps very often for whatever reason. And also it kind of goes with the whole Aloha Craw vibe, right? Like this kind of branding to some degree. Of course, the guy whose name is based on Hawaii would have Hawaii as the center of his map. So again, it's unique, but there's thought behind it to why I did those things those ways. Okay, now we're gonna build another one down. So this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna start with this 2x4. And then we're gonna put another 2x4 on top. And then we take the 1x2s on the side, like this. And then we put one more here, because we're gonna be taking this snot piece. For those who do not know, snot means you're changing the orientation, so the studs are not on the top of the Lego piece. Right, so it sits there and all of a sudden they turn. It's just gonna get put into that, so that it becomes basically a 2x4 brick with snot pieces off the top. All right, and we need a 2x6, and then the snot piece there. As you can see, what we're trying to do is we're trying to build it in such a way focus anytime you want, camera. Anytime you want. Or don't. I don't care. I'm gonna take two of these long ones and put them on top. Oh, that was not long enough. The Lego Bonsai is a great set. I have it somewhere in that. And that's part of it. I have a lot of the shelves for things, but this room is not designed for it. And I don't think it really works as it is right now. Because again, I'm using a lot of the stuff from my last office in this room. And it just, I think the room suffers because of it. But the Lego Bonsai is a great build. I love how they did the cherry blossoms on the bonsai tree. I'm not going to give it away, but I highly recommend you go check it out. Okay, so we got that built on. I mean, you have the set, so it's just a matter of you sitting down and doing it. There we go. I found someone who did Lego stream and is a VTuber at the same time. It was very interesting to watch. Pretty much their hands just weren't VTubers, but their face camera was. And they were just very good about making sure that they used their top-down camera for that purpose. Okay. And that's going to go on like that. And then we just need two. Honestly, the reason why I started building the quote-unquote studio is, and if you see my Instagram today, you can see what my streams used to look like way. I found an even older clip of my stream as Clover. I know you're not, well, you are on Instagram, aren't you, Clover? If not, I'll slide into your DMs and send it to you. But like my first, it was just a TV with an Xbox and a camera, and I had to set things up to stream every time. And so those are like barriers that prevented me from streaming as much as I'd wanted to, because I didn't want to do the work to set up the stream. So I've always tried to build out my streaming space, my workspace, to be as ready to stream at a moment's notice as possible, right? It's like I used to have to set up my top-down camera, but now my top-down camera is permanent. It's there. Sometimes I rotate it, but I'm trying to get to the point where I don't rotate it. I just leave it there constantly. Oh, that's interesting. Aloha username. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, we're just gonna do a search. There, Clover's literally the first person in my search history. And you know what I just realized? I uploaded it from my computer, so it's not on my phone. So I will have to work on that later. Because my profile is private. I can't just link to that. It's a private profile. Okay. Okay, so we have that. And then we're gonna need another one to go underneath. And then we're gonna take a 2x4 and put that on there. And then we do some more of those. My bot is a lot of fun. Some people don't like the bot. Some people do like the bot. Just depends on what your mood is at the time, I guess. Okay, now that we've done that, we can start building these in. Okay, so we have that. All right, and then this 4 is gonna be a temporary because this is a real 4. And then that's a 2. And then it's a 6. And then a temporary 4. And then a real 4. Okay. We've built that out. That looks good. I haven't worked on the bot in a while. I need to spend some more quality time with the bot. I used to, and again, I think that's the thing you learn over time is you have to create content at your speed. You have to do things in ways that you aren't going to stress it out, right? Like, not that I'm some massive streamer who's got 1 million followers or anything, but one of the reasons I have as many as I have is because I've been streaming for a long time. I know people who started streaming after me who got a ton more followers and then they stopped streaming. And then, you know, not the number of followers is the whole point of the game, but that's kind of the point. All right, and then we got 4 more of these. It's always funny to see like people who popped in, they blew up, they had like a year or two, they got a couple thousand people, and then they just disappeared. Excellent. Aw, Galentine, that's so nice. No more ad. Congratulations. Welcome back. And as I always say, feel free always to just watch on YouTube for a hot second while the ads are running. Do what you need to do. You know what I mean? So it's a... Oh, I have 8 of those. So they're all going to be 4s. 2. It's going to go all the way to the edge. Yeah, you gave it to someone else, my friend. I love that. It's such a... I don't know if anyone else is fans of Space, but that's... I love Spaced. It was such a pure show. We did not deserve Spaced, and yet we still got it. All right, and then that's gonna go there, and then I need a 2x4. And then we're going to put another one underneath. And another one. Again, this is how tall this thing is. It just keeps going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. All right, and then boom. I feel like each time I've built one of these, it gets longer, right? Like I do not feel. I feel like this one is the tallest one we've built so far. It probably isn't. It just feels like it is. So we have a 2, then the 2x6, and we're down to 79 miles. All right, and then we're gonna have a 2x4, and then that. And then we're gonna have one to use. And then the 6, then the fake 4, and then the real 4. And then we have to build our parts that go in the middle. Going in the middle. I really should set up an alert for... I can't believe I don't have one for a gifted sub. I should totally make one for a gifted sub. I'll probably just reuse the... from space. Because again, it is such a good alert. All right, we're moving along. We're making good progress. Like that. All right, we're good. We're continuing onwards. And what do you bet the next step? We're gonna put some more of those long 1x4evers on it, and that's what we do. And we only have 2 more, so what do you bet? This is how much longer it's gonna go. Because we have 2 more of these to go. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, and then we got some more of these, which goes on top. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I need the 2x2s. Bump, 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 and then there it goes in there, and then that goes just like that. Okay, and guess what we get to do? We get to build more off this end. Of course we do. That's all we're doing. Continue to build. It just gets longer and longer every time you turn around. You think it's gotten long enough, and then you realize it hasn't gotten far enough. And then you, and then we need 1 more. And then there, this is the end, this is the end. So maybe this is actually taller, because it goes pretty high. So this might be taller. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. It's gonna go in there. And then these 2 go on the end. Like that. And then here we're gonna put 2, we're gonna do another one of these fake brick to get the stot going on. 1, 2. And where's the last one? There it is. And then voila, goes on just like that. And that still is not enough. All right, and then that's gonna go there. Then I need to take you, and you're gonna go just in there into the bottom one like that. So again, we got this really long pole. That's what we're building today. Oh, that looks cute. We got some more snot pieces we're gonna come on. So this is going to be the 2x1 by 2x1 snot piece. And we're gonna take 3 of them. And we're just gonna put them on the bottom of this 1x6. And then we're gonna take another 1x6 to put it on top. So now it's the same height as a brick. And that can slide just in, offset 1 in each direction like that. And then we can take these 1x1 bricks and put it in like that. And now, I bet you we have some more flat pieces to go on is what we do. What do we got? 1. And that's pretty much gonna go all the way to the end. Except for the last one, which is a 2x2. We're doing good. We're making great progress. I feel very confident in myself. Myself as a Lego builder. There we go. Okay, perfect. And now we have to build this massive block looking thing. We're gonna take you, we're gonna put you there. All right. So this looks fun. We're gonna start with this 2x2. And then we're gonna put these plates here, which are basically a 2x2 with a 1x2 with some snot pieces. And we're gonna put them on just like that. And then we take a 2x4, which goes behind, to level it off here. All right. And then we're gonna take these 2x3s and level it off again. And then that gives us this, which we can put on for us. So we have some more snot bricks. And we can take these 2x3 bricks behind them and do that. And then we get to go 1 level higher. Like that. And then where's our 2x4? And then our 2x3s. And we have this massive, massive brick. Which we do not know what we're doing with yet. So we'll just put you there. I'm going to take the 2x4. I'm going to take these wonderful pieces. I have a ton of these just lying around. And then we're going to pop those pieces in there. So that it can do what it needs to do. Okay. So we're going to take this L technique pin. We're going to take the 4 long, which is that one, and we're going to put them in just so that it goes all the way through. And then we'll take the technique connector and put it underneath like that. And then once we've done that, we can connect these in to make this looking thing. Which this goes in like that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, wow. Now we take this bad boy. And it is going to slide through like that and connect in. And then we can take you. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. And then we had it together. And then this has a big bulb on the top for some reason. All right, we can put that back over there because we'll see that in a hot second. And then we need to connect it to that, of course we do. All right. So we're back with that piece that we worked on earlier. I can get rid of use. We can slide those in as far as we can. Down to 42 miles. We're doing great. We're doing fine. No one panic. All right. Now this is where it gets tricky. This technique rod needs to be on this one. And to hold it in place like that. It's the only place it's being held in place. And then we can put these on. And they're gonna click in all the... Okay, okay. Like that. And the thing that was throwing me is there is no connection point here between these two. I don't like that. I just don't like that. I wish it had a connection point there. Something for that to connect into. Let's just see if we did it the right way. I didn't? I missed something up here. Okay, okay, I see what you missed. I never heard Lego talk, but that's interesting. So, mahalo. So, I made a mistake. This has to go in and connect it, and that is going to be my support mechanism, right? So that we're going to get a 2-pin connector there, and then that's going to hold the bridges in, right? So now that's a lot more secure. And then these can go in like that, and then I can take my 2x2, connect that on. I still would like a connector here, but because I have that, that's not nearly as much of a worry for me. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, the more I talk to other and interact with more adult fans of Lego, and I learn phrases they use, and I learn stuff, you just pick it up. It's part of the growth. And this right here, this little side railing, this is the whole reason we had to do that stuff we did at the beginning of today's stream. This is the whole reason. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay. All right, and then that's going to click in there. Although we're not going to see it just yet. But what it is this side railing goes down below here and has to go into the ground. So that's why we had to modify it. All right. Am I connecting it at this point? We're 26 nautical miles out. I don't think I'm connecting it. Okay. Okay. All right. My PDF is running really slow. No, and that's it. We're not doing anything else. We just do that. We're going to continue to build this on its side. But this is how tall it's going to be. And we can go put it into its place at least. That's tall. All right, let's get back to flying the plane. And welcome back, and we're going to slow down, and I forgot to get my mouse again. Welcome back, Ami. Okay. I'm trying to see the orientation of the airport because I think... Oh, I'm climbing. Yeah, I think I need to get back over to the line. Yeah, so we're going to need to get over here. And then we can tilt back in. So we have to get on the line because I feel like... I mean, we have 19 miles. And we're making our turns. We're doing fine. Okay. All right, we're still turning. We're doing a good turn. $16 nautical miles out. Again, we're going to keep going straight perpendicular to our flight plan. And then we'll turn back in to face the airport. But yeah, like there's things I want to do. Like I want to be able to have something right here so that I can have chat right here while I'm flying the plane. Because right now I'm like looking all the way over there and I'm kind of reading. Like, I think that's Clover said something. Potentially. Oh, wow. I can see it much bigger on my OBS screen. That's pretty good. Welcome back, Ami. And we're almost to the point where we can start turning back. Yeah, that's what I want to get to. I want to get to the point where everything has a place. I know, very Con Maria of me. Okay, we're almost done with our turn. Oh, what was he doing besides not seeing a movie? Has he seen any good movies lately, by the way? I saw Planet of the Apes. That was a really good movie. So was Civil War. Oh, that sounds like fun. I mean, despite the fact he had to go see the Red Sox, still sounds like fun. Oh, he was going to see the Brewers. They just happened to be playing the Red Sox. Okay. We're 9 nautical miles out. There we go. Zooming in a little more. You know, I feel like we should be able to see the airport if it wasn't for these clouds. Because there's not a whole lot going on around here. We're going to level off. Now they're down to about 3,500 feet. I think once we get past this cloud, we'll be able to see the runway. And then our suspicions will be confirmed. I still feel like we need to get lower because I'm 5 nautical miles out. All right, here's the moment of truth. Will we see a runway? Unclear. I think I see the runway. Yeah, I got to get over. Look at that. That. We're going to have a fun landing today, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please assume crash positions. We're going to do our best to stick the landing, but there is absolutely no guarantee that we're able to do it. No. Look, this is some expert turning right now, guys. I don't know if you appreciate how good of a job this is. And we're gonna kill all engines and just coast in. We're almost lined up. Almost. We're really too high for how close we are. We're gonna dive a little bit, but I don't have any engines. It wants us to come at from a different angle. Yeah, I know. Whoop.
Oscar Mike Alpha Echo
Whoop.
traffic Beechcraft 68011 miles.
You're getting multiple landings for the price of one, everyone.
Runway 23.
There we go, we're landing. Let's do some curves. We're doing donuts in the desert, everyone. And play my congratulations music. That hurts. That hurts. I deserve credit for that landing, Microsoft Flight Simulator. That hurts. I stuck that landing. Oh, engine not started. Sure, I'm not doing that. All right, this is the part of the stream where we rate out. So if you know someone that's online that you feel like, hey, the crowd needs to meet this person, please drop the name in the chat. I'm going to see if I know who's online, and maybe we figure out who we rated between those two things. Live channels I follow. Ami says, wait. Ooh. Yes, water thing from the beginning. We'll do that before we raid. So before, when I originally built this, I made the mistake of filling in this space here with level bricks, but the tower is going to go down below this level. So I'm going to fill in a water feature here. And so what we did is we ripped all this up, we rebuilt it so that it can have like a water area. I hope that helps. We can take that. Put this over here. There we go. I think it will look cool. Because again, I was trying to think, how do I want to make it look? Do I want it to be like grass and just have a hole where that one piece needs to go in it? I'm like, let's do a water feature. Maybe I'll do a water like sprinkler. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Who do we have? This is a potential. I don't think anyone's going to beat her. I just have one thing I have to check, because I've got another person I'm willing to raid, but I just have to check my first person. My first person does a lot of like collaboration streams, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with a collaboration stream. It looks like she's playing by herself. Yeah, okay, so we're going to raid my friend Nerdy Mary. She's brand new to Twitch. She's only got 104 followers so far. She's been on for an hour. She's got 2 people watching her. She has all the wonderful things that you want to say. Let's go meet a new friend and spend some quality time with her. We're going to mute her so that we can do our raid song. I never thought it'd be so tough to close the stream. Flying high, yeah, in Microsoft skies. Mahalo, Aranthi. Oh, I'm in the middle of an ad, too. The plane was soaring through clouds so high. But now that we've landed, we bid the Lego sets aloha. 'Cause I can never make you unhappy. Nah, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause I can't carry a tune. And we've got to raid someone. I really should learn to sing sometime. Lego bricks clicking as the plane cruises on. In the virtual cockpit, and the stream rolls on. The set's taking shape. But now it's time to stop. Bid the building cease. Mahalo, Clover. It's always a pleasure to have you here, my friend. We move on to a newer friend. Her name is Mary, and she's nerdy and playing some withering waves and spread the aloha spirit. 'Cause I can never make you unhappy. Nah, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Mahalo everyone for being here. This was a great stream. We'll be back on Friday night with some more games with me and the kids. Sam wants to play Cult of the Lamb. I don't know what Audrey wants to do, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Either way, it's going to be a great time. I hope everyone's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again, because I can never make You unhappy? No, I gotta set up the raid. Please hope this goes quick enough. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. It ain't easy to walk away from the chat when Dad just loves y'all so much. Aloha. Mahalo, everyone, from the bottom of my heart.